that you have when you're watching on like that, do you bring those emotions in when you play the next time? What way does that work? Do you try and bottle them? Do you try and how do you bring that out and express yourself when you get out again?
I think there's a natural hunger return hopefully to my game anyway. I think there'll be no case of burnout or anything like that. So I think hopefully you'll bring that exuberance to training and to the games when they come around. And I think when you sit in the stand, you're like a fan. You know what I mean? You're cheering on the lads. You're wishing them the best. There's not a whole lot you can do really. You're wishing you were out there. And sometimes you nearly have to detach yourself away from the boys because it gets a bit hard, looking at them, because you really, really want to be there, but obviously in the circumstances you've been all good on one leg or whatever. So it can be very difficult from that point of view. But I think hopefully, please God, now in a couple of months I'll get my chance, and hopefully I'll be able to show people what I can do and get back to some sort of form.
What's next for Munster? Somebody like yourself, I'm always fascinated to hear, to motivate yourself going forward. You touched on it there. But for Munster as a team, what are the goals going forward this season?
I think the goals are to win silverware, like everything. Like every year we come back. I think it's been the same for the 9 years I've been involved now. It's to get silverware. It's not to reach a quarter final. It's not to get out of our group. It's not to get to a semi-final. It's to be on grand final day, on the Heineken Cup final day. Munster want to be there and competing in a big way and winning silverware. At the end of the day, that's really where we are right now. You know what I mean? I think we still have the players to do that. I think we've got our doubters at this stage. People are saying this and that, but I think yourself, we never let outside influence dictate what we did. And I think it's all about us. It's all about the players and how we react now. I think I hope, and I'd be pretty confident that you'll see a hunger back in Munster and a will to win that has been shown over the last 10 years.
Dennis, we're inside here in the rehab room or the medical room, whatever you want to call it, inside in Thomond Park. This area was picked on purpose. I mean, you spent a lot of time in this room over the last year. You've had a very, very difficult season with injury. Do you want to just talk to us a bit about that?
Yeah, I think it's been difficult. I think unfortunately I've had a few injuries during my career. I think I was unlucky at 21 to get a cruciate ligament injury in my left knee, and a lot of work rehabbing that and getting back, and then obviously breaking into the Munster team and Irish teams after that, and it was great. And you hope that that's the end of it, but unfortunately, the way the game and the nature of the game is now, there's a lot of contact and a lot of bumps and bruises picked up, and I got a shoulder injury about a couple of years ago, so that had to be rehabbed. So you're facing down another rehab and in medical rooms and in gyms on your own, and it's a lonely place. So after that I thought I balanced the books and that I get a clear run at it, but unfortunately it doesn't work out like that. And over playing in Perpignan at Christmas time, I was just unlucky to get caught at the bottom of a ruck, and the way that Tony Buckley's backside coming down on my knee, so you have no chance there when a fella that size lands in you. So unfortunately that's the way it ended up, and it's been a long road back again. 6 months of rehab, you're in the physios every day. It's been down in Cork with Donnacha Ryan, who picked up that shoulder injury, and Dara Hurley, who had that bad eye injury. So we kind of worked together as a team and encouraged each other and got us through the 6 months really. So it's great to be back among the core group and to be in training on the pitches with the lads, and involved in the banter and stuff again is great. So I missed it a lot, I suppose.
What is it about Munster? I mean, you've played for Ireland, you've played for a lot of other teams. What is it that Munster have that other teams don't have?
I mean, I started rugby at 10 years of age. I remember walking through the gates of Cashel Rugby Club for the first time, and I'd say there was probably 9 or 10 under 10s there to play. You'd nearly have to go around begging in the housing estates to get another 2 or 3 lads out to fill a team, And I think in the 10 years or whatever since that, or 15 years now at this stage, more, they just can't facilitate young fellas now. There's over 100 kids in there on a Sunday morning looking for games. They've got 3 or 4 teams, and that's what Munster has brought. It's enveloped, the non-traditional places like Tip, Waterford, Kerry. You've got clubs who are, you know, struggling to get games for the kids now. You've just got young fellas all over the place who really, really want to play for Munster. That's fantastic, you know. I think, you know, obviously with the fan base we have, they come from everywhere, and you liken it a little bit to the GA in the terms of their support. It's where we're from. It means that a little bit more. I think if we had to up sticks and leave in the morning, it probably wouldn't mean as much playing in a jersey over in France or over in Wales or whatever. And I think when it comes to the big games, that can sometimes be the difference.